Are you looking to develop an impressive looking chest? Well, flat bench might not give that to you. Neither might dips. But you know what will? Having an impressive upper portion of your pecs. Nothing makes your chest development look totally different from everybody else's when you have that upper portion of the pec like a shelf. You're just going to look and your chest is going to hang totally different. So if we're talking about getting an impressive looking chest, we have to focus on that upper portion of the pecs. So let's talk first about anatomy. So your pecs are developed into two main areas. You have the upper portion of the pec, which is the clavicular head, and then you have the sternocostal head, which is basically the meat of the pecs. Okay, so when you have overdeveloped upper pecs, it's just going to give your overall chest development. You're going to look way beyond your years when you have that overdeveloped upper portion of the pecs. So what is it that actually gives you that impressive upper pecs? Well, the answer is focusing all of your pressing, majority of them, to the clavicular head, or that area that you can see. And think about it. When you wear a tank top, you don't see the middle portion of your chest. You don't see the lower part. You mainly see the skin that's showing is the top portion. And that's the area that we're looking to overdevelop, okay? Now, in order to focus all your pressing on that clavicular head, the proper angle to hit on an incline bench, because I get this question all the time, what angle should an incline bench be? You can get an app on your phone called I think it's called Eye Level, and you can put it on the bench and it will literally tell you the degree of the bench. But in order to hit that upper portion of the pecs like we're talking about, you need to be in a 20 to 30% degree on that incline, okay? So when that's 20, 30 degrees, you're going to hit that upper portion perfectly, chef's kiss. Any higher than that, and you're going to start to hit more of the shoulders. We're not looking to develop the shoulders, overdevelop the shoulders. We really want to hit those pecs, okay? Now, when it comes to frequency, how often should you be training the pecs? Well, you're going to be training the pecs twice per week. That's ideal for most body parts, especially the pressing movements. And Larry Wheels said this, because I get this question a lot too. Should I really focus on progressing or should I focus on more control? Larry Wheels said it best in this clip. He said that he was able to incline press 600 pounds, which is huge, but he didn't really get development until he started working with 315 and started controlling his reps. So the answer is going to lie here between having both, meaning that you're going to be focusing certain movements on just overloading the weight, and then you're going to be focusing mostly, and I'll explain this in a second, on your second movements more on control. So you can get more out of these movements and you can really focus on that development of that upper portion of the pecs. What rep range should you use? Well, you're going to be using the 6 to 12 rep range for this. That's ideal for pecs. Anything more than 12 reps, not necessary for chest. Anything under 6, you're just going to be developing basic power and not really hitting. You're going to be hitting those fibers, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to growth, 6 to 8 reps on those heavy compound movements are really what's going to pack on the pounds of muscle. And then once you start doing like flies and other movements that we're talking about, like those controlled movements, you can go up to 12 reps there. All right. So what movements hit that upper portion of the pec? Well, personal favorite, barbell incline press. The king for developing those upper pecs. I also like close grip barbell incline, just to hit a little more of the triceps there, especially if your triceps are a little lagging behind. It's a great way to do that. Hammer strength incline. Love the hammer strength incline. Dumbbell incline flies, Smith machine. Those are my favorite movements to blast the upper portion of the pecs. So how many sets should you be doing? I would say, again, it's going to depend on the person, but anywhere between 4 to 6 sets twice a week for pec development is more than enough. So what's a sample day look like then if you're trying to grow your pecs? Well, day 1, we're going to be focusing on, and here's where we talk about Larry Wheels thing, we'll be focusing on just progressing. So first, we're talking about barbell incline. That's your first movement. You're focusing on heavy barbell incline. You're just focusing on trying to move as much weight as possible and really trying to overload that upper portion of the pecs. Then from here on the first day, you're going to transition into more of your controlled movement or your dumbbell incline. This is a great movement. Each pec works independently. You can focus on getting a good stretch at the bottom and a good squeeze on the top. And the cool part about the dumbbells is they're not locked in place. So you can kind of move your wrist around and move your hand in a more comfortable position to really control and isolate that upper portion of the pecs. And then, of course, the function of your pecs is to bring your arm across your body. So we have to hit some flies in there. So a dumbbell fly, dumbbell incline fly, preferably A cable fly on the incline as well works wonders. That's your day one. Day two, again, focusing on a movement that's going to just push overall weight, the Smith incline at a 20 to 30 degree angle. Like I said, ideal for smashing that upper portion of the pecs. And with this movement, you don't have to worry about control. You can literally just push the weight up. That's exactly what we want to do. Now we move into our control movement. So hammer strength, incline here, some type of machine incline where you could focus on just controlling the weight down and pressing the weight up. And then, of course, same thing, you're going to finish with a fly movement. Could be a dumbbell incline. Again, could be a cable incline. Doesn't matter. You're just going to keep it on that 20 to 30 degree incline and just smash away at those fibers, okay? And I'm telling you, you focus on that upper portion of your pecs and you're going to see a world of a difference when you take your shirt off and when you wear a tank top. People are going to notice. And if you're confused about how to train the rest of your body and you want more tips like this, all you got to do is click the link below and I'll give you a free 6-week training program. No strings attached. I just want to help you to grow and advance and gain muscle, all right? And I want to help you to avoid all the mistakes that I made along my 20-year journey. All right, this was Anthony, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.